Hey, what's up guys, it's Arodiad here. Welcome to my top 10 video of my top 10 favorite potential Mega Evolutions. Keep in mind that this list is opinionated, so if you don't agree with it for some reason, leave your own top 10 or just the ones you enjoy in the comment section below. So for this one, I did do something a bit differently. I did use fan art, which I could find. It was hard to find some good ones. Some aren't even like my favorites, but I did put them in just fan art of what a Mega could look like. But without further ado, let's get straight into the list. Coming in at number 10 is Hariyama. Hariyama is a Pokemon. Well, no shit, Nick. But it's a Pokemon that is close to me because it was my first ever shiny Pokemon. And I see it, and I think it's an RU in competitive. It's not given the what's the word? The credit that it deserves is what I'm trying to say. It has a monstrous attack stat. Not attack, HP stat. It's like 120, I'm pretty sure. I think it may even be more. Its defenses aren't all that great, and its attack stats like 120, its HP is like 150. And I know giving this guy like a Mega Evolution would probably boost him up to like Ubers or something. But goddamn, give Hariyama a Mega Evolution, boost his defenses at least. Like maybe like lower his, because I know like with Garchomp, they're like lowered his speed to like kind of counteract. But like maybe like lower his HP a little bit, and like keep his attack the same, and then like boost his defenses. That's what I reckon you should do for Hariyama. Game Freak, get on it. But yeah, Hariyama is number 10. Coming in at number 9 is Luxray, and Luxray is an extremely cool Pokemon that doesn't get the doesn't get the attention it actually deserves. But look at it. It's the reason why everyone loves Luxray so much is because it just looks badass. I mean, you can't look at Luxray and just say he's not badass. Like the way I reckon you got Game Freak should work on Luxray for a Mega Evolution would be like attach an additional dark typing to it, because it's mono electric, and it's, I don't know, there's a lot of mono electric types, but an electric dark, I'm not sure if that exists. If it is, don't sue me. But Luxray just suits a dark typing. I mean, look at it, and like I like the fan art that I've put here, like, because they've like done stuff to Luxray, like tampered with him, but not like ruined his appearance in like badassery. If that's like, alright guys, I'm gonna take my course in badassery, but like seriously, Luxray deserves it. Even like a boost in speed, because he's pretty slow considering he's like a lion or a tiger, whatever the hell he is, and everyone else in the NU tier can actually pretty much outspeed him. His attack stat's like 120, so if you give him a good speed stat when he Mega Evolves, there you go, we got a good Pokemon right there. But number 9 is Luxray. Coming in at number 8 is one of the most hated dragon types by some people. This is Flygon. Flygon really gets the short end of the stick in Pokemon, because it's 4 times weak to ice, which doesn't really stop Garchomp, but Garchomp is a lot better of a Pokemon and shares the same typing, so no one really uses Flygon, especially since the attack stat isn't that high. Like 100's pretty high, but it's the same as Trapinch, and like I know its other stats are big as well, but and like the way I think they should like give Flygon more use is like one Mega Evolver, give it a better attack stat. Maybe, I don't know how fast it is. I know it's pretty fast, so maybe give it a little bit more in speed. Yeah, like do that, but also, hear me out, make it Bug Dragon. Because if you look at Flygon, he looks like a bug. I mean, he looks like a bug. You can't tell me he doesn't. And there is no Bug Dragon type, so he would suit Bug Dragon a lot. And I think that'd bring more relevance towards him. And this art that I found of Flygon looks really cool. Like, I really like how what they've done. They've made it like an ancient Egypt-y kind of thing. But that's what I reckon Mega Evolution Flygon should look like. And Game Freak should get on it. So 8 is Flygon. Coming in at number 7, and I do apologize in advance for the low quality image and I'm about to show you, Toxicroak. Toxicroak, not a lot of people think of as like a big threat. Like, its stats are pretty mediocre. I'm pretty sure it's in the 400s. It's got a good ability, Dry Skin. However, it's just not, I think it's not OU, but UU. But I just think it's not that good of a Pokemon standalone. And like, I spent ages trying to find fan art for this Toxicroak Mega Evolution. All I could find was this like 300 by 300 image of Toxicroak and has to blow it up on the screen. It looks really, really bad, like when you full screen it. But I like what they've done with it. Like they've added like spikes in the back, given it like another line on the eye, add like scythe kind of things. Like I reckon it's little touches to Toxicroak, like what they did, like for example, Lucario, how they kept the same thing and like edited it a little bit. That's what they should do for Toxicroak, just bring more relevance. And I'm not just saying it because I have a shiny form of it. Coming in at number 6 is Sandslash. Sandslash is one of those Pokemon that I really like. I have no idea why. I just really like this Pokemon. And it's very, like, not underrated because it's not really that strong. However, it hasn't been given a chance. Like, it's got a badass design. It's only a 2-stage, so you wouldn't feel guilty about giving it a Mega Evolution. It's not even that strong, so you wouldn't feel guilty. Not like a Garchomp where you get a pseudo and you do it. I reckon they could do a lot with Sandslash, like just boost its attack and speed. And I don't know, if he already has Sand Rush, I think he does in like Blaze Black the Hack. But get Sandslash, give him like Sand Rush or something, run him on Sandtings. He could like destroy if you give him like a Mega Evolution. Oh my god, and like he's so cool. I mean, this is a top 10 potential because I like them. I just like Sandslash. Sandslash is my number 6. Coming in at number 5 is another underrated dragon type. His name is Haxorus. Haxorus I used in my Black 2 team, kind of like Flygon that I forgot to mention. But anyway, Haxorus is actually a very good Pokemon, but is kind of not frowned upon, but underused considering Hydreigon's the pseudo of the gen, that's the word. But Haxorus, I reckon you could do so much with the Mega Evolution. I reckon if you give him Bug Dragon typing, like I was asking for Flygon, it would bring so much more relevance towards him, and would be used a lot more, because he's not a bad Pokemon, he's actually very good, and like, just change his like design a little bit, like in this, the fan art that I found, just like maybe add like some more like scythe kind of things on the side of his head. But I swear, if this guy doesn't get a Mega Evolution, I don't know like why, because he's really strong. I know other Pokemon deserve it like more than him, because he actually can hold his own in battle. But it give him relevance, and that's what a lot of Pokemon on this list are. It give them more relevance. So Haxorus is my number 5. Coming in at number 4 is a badass Pokemon in the form of Arcanine. Arcanine has always been a cool Pokemon. You cannot look at Arcanine and say, this guy isn't cool. I mean, you see him, he was supposed to be a legendary, for God's sake. He was supposed to be, they moved him out of like, the legendary status. Sorry, I got tongue-tied for a sec. So Moltres could go in. But Arcanine is just, I wasn't said Haxorus. Arcanine is such a cool Pokemon. He's actually not bad. I used one in my Black 2 team. And it's just, he could be a little bit better. Yeah, he could be. Which is what I think the Mega Evolution could do. Increases attack and speed, which seems to be a common trend in this. Attack speed, attack speed, attack speed. But I reckon this guy could look so cool if you give him a Mega. Like, he already looks badass. So give him a Mega Evolution, hair flowing in the wind, all this stuff. It looks so cool. Give him a boost in stats, really up his usage. And yeah, that would just boost him in my books. Coming in at number 3, in the home stretch of this list, is Lanturn. A lot of people, I was going to say Pokemon, a lot of people don't like Lanturn. The King Nappy if you watch him. But anyway, Lanturn is just, I have like, he's like that Pokemon for me where it's like nostalgia, because Lanturn for me, I used in my, was it in Gold? I'm pretty sure it was, in my Gold team back on my, not my Game Boy Color, Game Boy Advance, used to play it on that, but it was like in the first team I ever played with. And Lanturn just is, he's got a good ass typing, however his stats are pretty mediocre. And like, the thing is, everyone like turns to Rotom-Wash because he's got the same typing, and everyone's like, oh, Rotom-Wash has this unique typing. It's like, no, it's not unique. Lanturn has that typing. And not only that, it's not even like Rotom's just copying him, because he's just taking the form of like a washing machine. It's like Lanturn's just so cool. And like, I love this design that the artist used for this Mega Evolution. I reckon it's everything that a Lanturn should be like. It's just, it adds badassery, but doesn't change it drastically. and I just think it would give more relevance. So Lanturn is number 3. Number 2 on my list is Metagross. Metagross, I love this Pokemon so much, and I'm not saying it just because I have a shiny Beldum in my Gen 5 game. It's just, since Gen 3 has come around, they've just found every possible way to screw Metagross over. In like, oh, he's not good against this, oh, he's not good against that, and now he's just very underused. Not only that, I know he's a pseudo, and like, you shouldn't give pseudos another buff, but giving Metagross Mega Evolution would just add so much more relevance, in my opinion, towards him. Probably not what it looks like in this fan art that I found, because not a lot of people have thought of giving Metagross a Mega Evolution. However, I just reckon it looks so cool, it'd be so good, and just give Metagross a Mega Evolution to dig him out of the hole of what he's in, of just being, like, he's not an NU, but he's just never used now in Gen 6. And just give him so much relevance, because he's so cool, and I have a shiny version of him, that's all I'm saying. But number 2 is Metagross. We are here in my number 1 spot for my top 10 potential Mega Evolutions. And the Pokemon that takes this number 1 spot is Typhlosion. Typhlosion is such a cool Pokemon. I know I've been saying that a lot, but Cyndaquil's my favorite. Therefore, I love Quilava on Typhlosion the same. And when Gen 6 rolled around, and I saw that Gen 1 starters were getting Mega Evolutions, Blaziken was getting Mega Evolution, in my head I'm like, oh sweet, so Gen 2's confirmed because they won't skip over a gen, and Gen 3, so the remaining like Swampert and Sceptile are confirmed. So we'll get like Gen 3, but when we didn't get any new ones, I was just thinking, why? Typhlosion is just so cool. And like, I guess Typhlosion shares this with every other starter, but I just want to go every starter, because I wanted to like single it out. Typhlosion is my favorite out of all of them. And this fan art that I found for Typhlosion, just, if they made a Typhlosion look exactly like this, it'd be so good. I just reckon Typhlosion would look amazing, and he'd give him more viability in like competitive, and just because I think he's in RU at this time, and just get his special attacks through the roof. His speed is actually pretty good, and just do something with him, because he's like so much potential there. Like, I don't even like, because he gets a lot of physical good moves like Earthquake, things like that. So maybe if like they Mega Evolve him and they change his like special to a physical, and just I don't know, they could like do whatever they wanted and like screw up with people. But just give Typhlosion a Mega Evolution. Typhlosion, you are my number 1 on this list. And there you guys have it. That was my top 10 potential Mega Evolutions. If you guys did enjoy, leave a like, rate, comment, subscribe, do all that good stuff. It really helps me out. If you guys want to recommend any more top 10s to do, leave them in the description and I'll give them a look, because all these other top 10s that I've been doing have been fan suggestions. But yeah, this has been Arodiad. I'll catch you guys later. Peace.